So hello everyone. Today we are going to discuss about three equations of motion and their proofs. So there are three equations of motion. The very first one is A is equal to V minus U upon T. Right? It is rate of change of velocity with respect to time. So to prove this, I have plotted a graph. At this is your time axis. This is your velocity axis. From the here at point A, right? At velocity. When there is some velocity at point A, but time is 0. As we can see, the graph is starting from 0, the time is 0, and from A to B, a person reaches from A to B when time is C, right? So this is your initial velocity. AO is your initial velocity. This is your initial velocity, and BC, right? This is your final velocity. So now we can do one thing. Now we can understand some things like AO is what? AO is your initial velocity, and BC is what? It is your V, that is final velocity. And as we can see that OC and AD are parallel to each other. OC is T, so AD will also be T, right? OC is T and AD is also T. These things will be used in the particular derivation. And one more thing, if we have to calculate this BD, how we can calculate that? If we subtract BC, as we know that AO and DC are parallel to each other, so I think this is also U. So we can directly assume that BD is what? V minus U, right? So acceleration is what? If we have to prove the very first equation, this equation, then how we can do that? We know that. So now from here, if I have to prove this equation, what I will write? We'll write acceleration is equal to final velocity minus initial velocity. So BC is your final velocity, right? BC is our final velocity. And what is initial velocity? Initial velocity is AO, respected by this AD or OC, we can say. Now we will substitute the values. BC is what? V, and AO is what? U, and OC is what? It is T. So hence proved, acceleration is equal to V minus U by T, right? So this is the derivation of the very first equation. Now the second equation is S is equal to UT plus half AT square. This is our second equation. S is equal to UT plus half AT square. So now we will prove the second equation. So as we can see from this particular graph, what is S? S is, as we know that a person is starting from this point and reaching this point. So S is what? Displacement, and this is our displacement, right? So if we have to calculate the displacement, and if I am observing this figure nicely, so I can see that there is a figure AOBC, right? There is a trapezium AOBC. So I'll take its area, because if we have to calculate this displacement, I have to take this particular area, right? This particular area inside it. So area of OABC. And I can also observe one thing over here, that in AOBC there is one right angle triangle and one rectangle is there. One right angle triangle and one rectangle. So for AOBC, I'll take area of both the things of a right angled triangle, that is ABD, plus rectangle, that is AODC. That is AODC, right? So I'll take both of their areas. So as we know, the area of a right angle triangle is half into base into height. So if I see this triangle, what is base? Base is BD, and what is height? Height is AD, right? So the area is half into BD into AD plus area of this AODC, that is rectangle, that is length into breadth. I can write OC into DC, right? So what is BD? BD is V minus U, right? हम वैसे भी देख सकते हैं BD will be V minus U only. And what is AD? What is AD? AD is T. As AD is parallel to OC, it will be T. So this is one. And OC is what? OC is what? Again it is T only. And what about DC? DC is U, right? So S is equal to, here it comes, this UT I am putting over here, UT. So we can see this thing has already came, plus half, but half into, this is V minus U up into T. This is coming, right? So what I can do is, I know that according to the first equation, A is equal to V minus U upon T. So I can write this as in this manner, AT is equal to V minus U, right? So what I can do, I can substitute this V minus U from here, right? I'll substitute this value, and what it will become, S is equal to UT plus half, this will, I'll substitute AT over here, AT into T. So hence the equation becomes UT plus half AT square, right? So hence this equation will become, I'll write it over here. If we'll multiply it, S is equal to UT plus half AT square, right? So this is our equation. So we can see the two equations have been proved. Now the third equation is S is equal to V square minus U square upon 2A, right? This is our third equation. So while proving this, again we have to find S and the area inside it. So I can observe a trapezium in it, OABC. If I see the OABC and its area, we can observe a trapezium, right? OABC, a trapezium, and the formula for trapezium to find the area is what? Half into sum of parallel sides into height, right? So we can see these two are parallel sides, right? And this is height in between it. So I'll just put the formula, half parallel sides are AO into sum, we have to take the sum, AO plus BC into height. Height is what? OC. So just putting the values, I'll see AO is what? U, and BC is what? We can see BC is actually V over here, right? So half into U plus V into OC. OC is what? T, right? It is T. So for this instance, I'll just substitute one value, right? According to the first equation, again A is equal to V minus U upon T. So I can write this equation like this, T is equal to B minus U upon A. ऐसे भी लिख सकता हूँ मैं इसको, and I'll put this value T over here. So it will become S is equal to half into U plus V into U or V minus U divided by A. So this A will come under it, right? So this is what? A plus B, A minus B. So it will become half V square minus U square upon A. So we can see, the equation becomes V square minus U square upon 2A, right? So these are three equations of motion and their proofs. So we'll do next part, numericals.